again and welcome back. Class 201. All right, 201. 100 more classes. And then we're provisionally finished. But probably not, because there's a lot. There's so much to do. For example, right now, Unit 19.16, regular verbs, on page 167. So I need to go back to page 167. On regular verbs, no, 168, did you say 167? Regular verbs. Listo, verbos regulares. This is a mistake, Marta. Hay una rata aquí. Los verbos regulares are page 169. 169, eh? Change it here. 167, no. 169. All right, column 3. Now, no, column 2. Regular verbs in the past. Voy a hacer la columna 2. Every day I ask. Yesterday I asked. Asked. Repito, yo me como la K. Asked. Es tremendamente difícil decir para un extranjero. Asked. Yo recomiendo asked. Con un asta. Las astas. Asta de los toros, for example. Asked. 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 Every day I check. Yesterday I checked. I checked everything. I checked everything. Comprobé todo. I checked everything. Enlacemos. I checked everything. I checked everything. I asked him. I asked him if he was happy. Le pregunté si estaba contento. I asked him if he was happy. I asked her if he was happy. I asked you. Remember, yesterday I asked you if you were happy. I asked myself. I checked everything. I checked this unit. I checked this unit. I checked the people. I checked to make sure that the pencils were 20 pencils. I checked everything. I checked everything. Cook. Every day I cook. Yesterday I cooked. I cooked paella last night. No, I cooked paella yesterday afternoon. Well, yesterday morning. I cooked. How many times did you cook paella last year? I cooked paella about 5 times last year. How many times did you cook fried eggs? I cooked fried eggs almost every day. Cooked. Crossed. How many times did Christopher Columbus cross the Atlantic? He crossed the Atlantic 8 times. 4 times in that direction and 4 times coming back. So he crossed the Atlantic Ocean 8 times. How many times did he cross? How many times did he? Colón. How many times did he cross the Pacific? He never crossed the Pacific. Fíjate. Si digo no cruzó el Pacífico, digo he didn't cross. Didn't lleva el pasado, el auxiliar. He didn't cross. Ahora bien, si en vez de didn't digo nunca cruzó, y añado la idea nunca, he never crossed. Entonces, never no sirve para establecer negación. Hay que decir crossed. He never crossed the Pacific. And he never crossed the Indian Ocean. And as far as I know, he never crossed the Mediterranean. But he crossed the Atlantic. He crossed the Atlantic 8 times. Crossed, danced. Yeah. Did you go dancing yesterday? No. Did you dance a lot when you were a teenager? A lot, no, I didn't dance a lot, but I danced sometimes. Did you dance the twist? Yeah, I danced the twist a little, but not very much. Danced. I danced all night. I remember once I danced all night, and I danced on a table. Bailé encima de una mesa. Y una noche bailé toda la noche. I danced all. Recuerdo la canción. I danced all day and I danced all night. I danced all day and I danced all night. Danced. Escaped. How many times did Lute escape prison? I don't know. Lute, he escaped prison maybe 2 or 3 times. He escaped 2 or 3 times. Yes, finished. What time did you finish the class yesterday? This class. I finished this class at about 3 minutes to 8. I started the class at 7:30, and I finished at 7:57 or 7:56 when I finished the class. Helped. Yes. Who helped you become a good teacher? Nobody helped me. Anda ya. Alguien te habrá ayudado. Nobody helped me become a good teacher. I learned on my own. Nobody helped me. Casi lo contrario. They hindered me. Nobody helped me. I learned on my own. Nobody helped me. Parece muy desalmado. Nadie me ayudó. In this case, yes, nobody helped me become a better teacher. I did it on my own. On my own es por mi propia cuenta y riesgo. On your own, on his, her own, on her own, on their own, on our own. I did it on my own. Nobody helped me. Nobody helped me. And who helped you learn to teach on television? Nobody helped me to learn to teach on television. Now, the opportunity to teach on television, yes. One entity helped me, but nobody helped me to learn to teach. They helped me with the opportunity to teach, but not to improve or to teach on television. Nobody helped me. Yes. On the first day, how many people bought, on the first day of class, last January, how many people bought the books? Not very many. And how many people did you hope? Well, I expected about 100 people to buy the books on the first day. But no. I hoped a lot of people would buy the books. And I expected about 100, but it wasn't true. How many people bought books in the first week? About 250. I expected more, but 250 people bought the books in the first week. All right, not bad, but I was hoping for more. I hoped for more. All right, how many times did you jump over a fence last year? I didn't jump over a fence. Now, when I was young, when I played tennis, I always jumped over the net. I never walked around. You know, when you play tennis, every 2 games, you switch sides. You change sides. Every 2 games. You go around to the other side, the opposite side, and then you continue playing. But when I was a kid, when I was growing up, I never walked around to the other side. I always jumped over the net. And I remember the first time I did it in Spain, I was 23. I was playing tennis with a Spanish friend, Jose Luis was his name. And I jumped, and he says, "Saltas cual gamo." And I said, "Gamo? What's a gamo?" It's like a deer, ciervo. Yes, un gamo. Now I know. But he says, "Saltas cual gamo." I said, "¿Cuál? ¿Por qué cuál?" He said, "Bueno, saltas como un gamo, como un ciervo." So I learned cual, using cual as como, which is more poetic in English, in Spanish. Saltas cual gamo. So I jumped, because I jumped. Ahora, voy a enlazar con over. Escucha, I jumped over. I jumped over the net. You remember the cow jumped over the moon? Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. Jumped, yes, laughed. Yeah. He laughed when he saw me jump over I said, "Wow, saltas cual gamo." Yeah, I jumped over. When I jumped over the net, Jose Luis laughed. He said, "Wow, yeah." And then he told me He explained the idea of cual, and he told me the meaning of gamo. All right, liked, yeah, and I liked playing tennis with Jose Luis because I won. Normally I won, yeah. He was a good tennis player, but I was better. Well, not true. I was a bad tennis player, and he was even worse. Okay, we were not. Well, I'm not a bad tennis player, but I played fairly well when I was younger. Liked. What were the things, when I was growing up, what foods did I like the best? For example, now, I like a lot of different foods. Now, when I was a kid, when I was a little boy, I liked corn. Maíz en la mazorca, very, very much. American style, con mantequilla. I liked it very much. I liked steak. I liked pork. I liked bacon and eggs. I liked, what else did I like? I liked cereal, breakfast cereal, cornflakes, etc. I didn't like spinach. I didn't like broccoli. I didn't like asparagus. I didn't like cauliflower. I didn't like vegetables. But I liked proteins, food. I liked potatoes. I liked rice. Yes. And the first day I met Marta, I liked her. Desde el primer día. O sea, el primer día que la conocí, ya me caía bien. The first day I met her, I liked her. And the first day I met my wife, I liked her. And the first day I met you, I liked you. Me caías bien desde el primer día que nos conocimos. The first day we met, I liked you. And the first day you saw this class, did you like it or didn't you? You liked it? You liked it? Liked it? You liked it? Very good. Okay. Estoy en la segunda columna de la página 169. All right. Liked, looked. Yes. This morning when I came here for the class, with what Marta said I looked tired. She looked at me, she said, corazón de melón, te veo cansado. She said, you look tired. Do I still look tired now? Do I look tired now? No, I don't. But I looked tired when I came, right? I looked tired. Parecía cansado cuando vine. But not anymore, right? Ya no. Now I'm okay. All right. I don't look, according to Marta, I don't look tired anymore. But when I came here, she said I looked tired. Dijo que parecía. She said I looked tired. Yes. And yesterday I did a translation. A difficult translation. Literary translation. Yes. I remember, muchos años después, frente al pelotón de fusilamiento, I looked up a lot of words. I looked up pelotón. Y hablaba del Tour de France. Okay, I looked up fusilamiento. I looked up a lot of words. I looked up. Looked up. Enlacemos. Looked up. How many words did you look up yesterday in that translation? How many words did you look up? Look up. Yesterday. Well, I think I looked up. So, practica. Look up, looked up. Insertando ed, pero con el sonido de te. Looked up. I looked up about 10 words yesterday. I looked up. Missed. Yes. When I came to Spain as a student in 1972, there were certain things I missed, que echaba de menos, from Texas or from the United States. I missed the way people drive there. It's calmer than the way people drive here. I missed the quiet restaurants. Because in Spain, when I came, the restaurants were noisy. I missed corn on the cob. I missed Texas chili. I missed Texas barbecue. I missed, what else? I missed enchiladas y tamales, Tex-Mex food, y nachos. I missed Texas chicken, similar to Kentucky Fried Chicken. I missed the Texas style of chicken, yes. But really, I didn't miss many things. Missed también is fallar. Ay, it falló. I missed. Yes. Yesterday I went hunting. Ayer fui de caza, salí de casa. I went hunting. And I shot, the past tense of shoot. Shoot, shot, shot. I tried to shoot a deer, un ciervo, a wild boar, un jabalí, un gamo, there was a fallow deer, un corzo, there was a roe deer, un rebeco, there was a chamois, and an ibex. An ibex is un capra hispanica. Okay, so I saw them, and I missed every one. I shot at everyone, and I missed. I missed every time. I didn't kill any animals yesterday because I missed every shot. You missed. You missed. Se acertar, boom. Fallar, to miss. I missed. All right, noticed. By the way, you remember Marta told me, when I came here this morning, Marta noticed that I was tired. Maybe so. Yes, she noticed that I was tired. And it's true. I was tired when I came here this morning. I didn't sleep well last night. And Marta said, "Uy, corazón de melón, te veo cansado. You look tired." So she noticed that I was tired. She has a good eye. She noticed. But she put on the makeup in such a way that I didn't look tired at the beginning. Did I look tired when I said, "Hello and welcome to a new program 100 and whatever, 200. And did I look tired? I didn't look tired. No. Do I look tired now? No. She noticed at the beginning. She noticed that I was tired. She noticed that I was tired. Did you notice? Notice? Did lleva el pasado. Did you notice? She noticed, but you didn't. All right. Hey, he didn't notice. They didn't notice, Marta. You noticed. Yeah, but they didn't notice. All right. And park. Yeah, I parked my car downstairs. This morning, when I got here, I parked my car. Yes. How did you park your car? How? Well, I turned and parked. Well, the parking place, the parking spot, the parking space, I need to maneuver the car a little, just once. But I parked my car with no problem. I parked. Where did you park it? Where did you park it? Park it. Where did you park it? Where did you park it? ¿Dónde aparcástelo? ¿Dónde lo aparcaste? Where did you park it? Did lleva el pasado. Where did you park it? I parked it in the usual place. I parked it where I always park it. I parked it where I always park it. Okay. And did you get out of your car? No. I stayed in my car. I'm still there. What you're seeing now is a figment of your imagination. Of course I got out of the car. You got out of the car. Yeah, I got out of the car. And then what did you do? Well, then I came here. How? I walked here. Oh, yeah, I walked up one flight of stairs. Un vuelo de escaleras. Sí, un tramo. Se dice vuelo en inglés, un vuelo de escaleras. I walked up. Como siempre. I parked it. I walked up. Siempre enlazamos. Si la palabra siguiente empieza por vocal. I walked up. I walked up one flight of stairs. And then I pushed the button for the elevator or the lift. I pushed the button. I pushed it or pressed it with my right index finger. I didn't push it with my left index finger. I pushed it. I remember, I pushed it. No, I didn't push it. No. This morning I didn't push the button. Well, how did you come here? Well, I can't, when I walked up, when I walked up the stairs, one flight of stairs, then there was an elevator. And there was another person waiting for the elevator. The elevator doors opened, primera columna, opened, and that person went into the elevator. The person went in, well, Richard, did you know the other person? No, I didn't. I didn't know the person. He was a stranger. It was a man. Yes, it was a man. Young or old? If I remember right, si mal no recuerdo, if I remember right, he was relatively young, maybe 28, 30. Okay. But then did you go into the elevator after him? Yes, he went into the elevator first, and then I followed him. Primera columna. I followed him into the elevator. And did you push the button? Did you press the button? Well, yes. Or did he press the button? Well, he pressed a different button. Cuando es pulsar un botón, solemos decir press, como presionar un poco, más que push, pero los dos nos valen. So he pushed a different button. Yeah, he pressed a different button. Why did he press? Why did he press a different button? Well, he prestatario, prestamista, presta button, presta different. He pressed a different button. O sea, el sonido, la combinación fonética, muchas veces la tenéis en vuestro idioma, en español, en el español, pero no te das cuenta. O estás pensando en las palabras y no en el fluir de las frases. He pressed a different button. He pressed a different button. He pressed a different button. Nadie lo habla así en inglés. He pressed a different. He pressed a different. He prestatario. He pressed a prestamista. He pressed a different. Prestamista, presta different. Entonces, si practicas esto un poco enlazando, porque no te cuesta en absoluto decir prestamista, un prestamista, el que presta dinero, un prestamista, presta different, cambia mista por different, y ya lo tenemos. He pressed a different button. So, what button did he press? He pressed the second floor. And did you press a third? No. There are only 2 floors. Oh, well, there are 3. Ground floor, first floor, second floor. So he pressed the second button. Well, he pressed the button corresponding to floor number 2. And what button did you press? I pressed floor number 1. Did you press it with your left hand or your right hand? Well, I pressed it with my right hand. Did you press it with your index finger or the middle finger? I pressed it, el botón, no? Yes, I pressed it, pushed it with my index finger. And why didn't you press it with your thumb? Because I never press elevator buttons with my thumb. If I didn't have any fingers, if I only had a thumb, then yes, I would press it with my thumb. But I have an index finger. And because of that, I used my index finger when I came here. So, did you leave the elevator before the other man? Yes, I left the elevator first. Why did you leave the elevator first? Well, because he was going, él iba, pasado continuo. He was going to the second floor, and I was going to the first floor. And the elevator reached, alcanzó, llegó a. The elevator reached the first floor before the second. That's usually the case, right? Yes, so when the elevator doors opened, I walked out. Salí. Pero has dicho anduviste. Pero se dice así, salí entendiendo que salí andando. I walked out. I left the elevator. Me marché del ascensor, suena un poco raro. I left the elevator? No. I walked out of the elevator. I walked out of the elevator. Wow, lo que hacemos para tu inglés, para la intríngulis y las vértebras de este idioma. I'll see you next time.